Chapter 13 of The Wondersmith and His Son, a tale from the golden childhood of the world. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Lynette Calkins. The Wondersmith and His Son, a tale from the golden childhood of the world, by Ella Young. How the Gubbaun Saor went into the country of the ever young, and the great Piast. Not a wind stirred. The son of the Gubbaun Saor leaned his elbows on a grey, wave-worn rock, and his face on his hands. The sea lay basking on a slant of ivory sand, spreading and stretching itself like a huge dragon that feels the sun, drawing long breaths, lazily conscious of its own bulk and the strength it had. It was of a wonderful colour, like the sky at dawn, like a lapis stone, bathed in honey. "Heart of my life," cried the son of the Gubbaun Saor, "it is not enough to be blue. If you could see the light filtering through the young leaves in a beech wood, that greenness as of fire, that motion, that pulse of colour, you would not bask so easily. Stir yourself, heart of my life." The huge bulk of the sea responded with an almost imperceptible gesture. It was as if the dragon winked, or stretched out in lazy supercilious recognition a handful of curved claws, and drew them back as a lazy, friendly cat stretches and withdraws them. The son of the Gubbaun Saor laughed, and as he laughed, two waves ran in like dancers on tiptoe. They were like butterflies that feign to alight, but rise again, fluttering upward, poising themselves, swaying rhythmically. They were light as thistledown in a wind. They were tenuous and curved and delicate, like the petal of a rose. Against the marvel of that blueness they were of an incredible green. The son of the Gubbaun Saor clapped his hands. He cried aloud, "My love of loves you are! My feathered bird you are! Bright pulse of flame you are! My branch with silver blossoms, my one choice!" His eyes caressed the sea. He stretched his hands to it, but as he stood breathless with joy, a voice came faintly over the grassy sward to him, a distant voice calling him by name. He turned from the rock and saw that Anya was coming toward him over the short grass that had so many little purple and white flowers in it, low-growing, close-woven in it. She walked as he had seen her walk on that first day when he came through the wind-swept gap suddenly on the plain with crimson blossoms. Her heavy hair was like spun gold. He thought the time long till he could change words with her. She did not speak till she was close to him. "You must hasten back," she said. "The house-father has need of us both." "Is it a blossoming of luck or misfortune?" asked the son. "I know not," she said. "He slept through the sunrise. He slept through the bright whiteness of the day. 'Tis but a little while since he wakened with a great cry. A vision, a portent from beyond the world had come to him. He would have us both together for the telling of it." Anya took her husband's hand. She did not need to hasten the homecoming. The Gubbaun was seated in his carved chair. He had clothed himself as though he would speak with kings. His face was like a mask on one that is dead. He moved his hands feebly. They did not know whether in explanation or entreaty, but he did not speak. "You had a word for us," said the son. "I had the master word," said the Gubbaun. "I had knowledge enough to make a sky of stars. Now it is gone from me." "You know the talk of the birds," said the son, "and the talk of the beasts, and the talk of the grasses. Is that not enough? I knew the joy that is in the heart of the sun. I knew the secret of life. Now it is gone." He said no more. He sat day long like a stone. He sat night long like a stone, like a sea crag when the water ebbs from it. For the length of time the moon takes to broaden and grow slender, he was like that. Strength ebbed from him. My thousand griefs, cried the son. He will die. He will not leave behind him the wisdom of his craft. Go to him, said Anya, when day whitens. Ask him what tree is king of the forest. It may be that the brightness of his mind will come back to him. If it comes back, cry out that the Dune of Angus is fallen. The son of the Gubbaun rose early. He kindled a fire with boughs of the blackthorn. He dipped the palms of his hands in clear, cold well water. He wrapped himself in a cloak the color of an amethyst stone. He went and stood before the Gubbaun. "O wondersmith! O master builder!" he cried. "The sun is mirrored in the sacred well. What tree is king of the forest?" "I know a forest," said the Gubbaun. "The roots of it go down deep, deep into the heart of the earth. The branches of it spread among the stars. The stars are fruit upon its branches. The leaves of it make a singing in my mind, singing and sleep." The son came forth from the chamber. "His mind is tangled in dreams," he said. "Go to him," said Anya, "when tomorrow whitens." The son of the Gubbaun rose early. He kindled a fire with boughs of the yew. He dipped the palms of his hands in clear, cold well water. He wrapped himself in a cloak of the color of embers. He went and stood before the Gubbaun. "O wondersmith! O master builder!" he cried. "The moon moves whitely in the sacred wood. What tree is king of the forest?" "I know a forest," said the Gubbaun. "A dark forest. The leaves of it are days and years. The twisted boughs of it are centuries and millenniums. And I am tangled in its dark and crooked ways. I am caught in its thorny branches. I am lost." The son came forth from the chamber. "His mind is tangled in dreams," he said. "Go to him," said Anya, "at the whitening of tomorrow." The son of the Gubbaun rose early. He kindled a fire with boughs of the hazel. He dipped the palms of his hands in clear, cold well water. He wrapped himself in a cloak that was spun from threads of white silver and wrought upon with red gold. He went and stood before the Gubbaun. "O wondersmith! O master builder!" he said. "The sun beholds his image in the moon. What tree is king of the forest?" The Gubbaun opened his eyes and looked steadily at him. "Son," he said, "that is soon told. The king of the forest trees is the wise, gentle holly." The son knew that but a moment remained in which to surprise the secret of his father's craft. He beat his hands together. He beat his forehead. He cried aloud in a voice of lamentation, "Ochone! Ochone! For the Dune of Angus! It is fallen! Fallen!" The Gubbaun raised himself on the bed. "The Dune of Angus has not fallen," he said. "I built it. It could not fall. It has the strength of rocks. It has the strength of adamant. Storm cannot shake it. It will blunt the teeth of gnawing centuries. Tell your son, O master builder, how you built it. How did you lay the stones of it together?" "I built it," said the Gubbaun, "with a cade on a cade over a cade, and a cade between two cades. The Dune of Angus stands." "It stands!" cried the son. The Gubbaun fell back upon the bed. His face was the color of wax. "Son," he said, "make a music for me. My hands are done with labor." The son of the Gubbaun took up his flute. He played a music from the fairy hills, thin and faint at first, and of an unearthly sweetness. It filled the mind as with a heaven of stars. It had the sound of every instrument, and the sound of singing voices in it. Slow rhythms moved through it like sea waves. Light, fierce rhythms leaped like flame. It turned and twisted on itself in intricate mazes and dances of delight. It rose and swelled till it filled the tent of the sky. It slid away into hollows and secret caverns of the earth, chilled and drenched with sweetness. It ebbed and ebbed, withdrawing itself as clean as wave withdraws, a ripple of foam on the void, an echo, a soundless abysm. The son of the Gubbaun Saor laid down his flute. No one spoke, but a sudden wind shook the house, and on it there drifted out of a clear sky petals of snow, white as blossoms shaken from the silver branch. The Gubbaun Saor was dead. The Great Piast. The house of the Gubbaun Saor was so silent that it seemed to listen to itself. Outside there was a sound of multitudinous voices lamenting, thin, reedy voices, sweet, high, singing voices, deep, sorrowful voices, voices like thunderous bells. The son of the Gubbaun Saor flung wide the door. He thought at first that the sea had taken the land up to the very threshold. Then he saw that it was the Great Piast herself, drawn fold on fold from the deep. Writhing and glittering, she lay there, scale on scale, and every scale was like a wave that is curved and crested. Like the green light in a sea hollow was the hooded light about her head. "O mighty one, O Piast of the deep," said the Gubbaun Saor's son, "why do you lament with so great a lamentation?" "It is the question," said the Great Piast, "that I came to ask of you." End of How the Gubbaun Saor Went into the Country of the Ever Young and the Great Piast. End of The Wondersmith and His Son, A Tale from the Golden Childhood of the World by Ella Young.